This is Prep Rally brought to you by the Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette. It's state tournament time across Arkansas, and there are a number of teams ready to swing it or kick it this week as state softball, baseball, and soccer tournaments will start on Thursday. Now, Springdale's set to host the Class 6A state boys and girls soccer tournaments at Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium and also across town at Wildcat Stadium at Springdale Harbor, and Siloam Springs will host the Class 5A state tournament. And Fort Smith is set to host the 6A state baseball tournament, and also starting Thursday, the Class 6A state softball tournament will be played in Cabot. And we will have a complete list of state tournament sites and a schedule later in the show. Now, before we preview the state tournaments, let's recap last week's Class 6A state track and field meet held at Rogers Heritage. What a day it was for Fayetteville's Sam Hurley, who led the Bulldogs to the boys team title in a tight race with Bentonville West. Hurley took home 3 gold medals in the high jump, the pole vault, and the long jump, and he looked like he had another gold in the 110 hurdles before that race had to be rerun. Hurley settled for a silver in that one to cap an incredible day. Our Henry Apple covered the state meet for the Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette.
Sure, you was able to get the state championship you wanted, but boy, it was a lot closer than I know you thought it should have been.
Well, yes, we knew it was going to be tough against West, coming out of conference and what they had and the team they put together. The obstacles we came over this whole year and this meet today, we had a lot of obstacles to be able to get to this point, and what a team effort from everybody from this, from coaches to players.
Now on the girls' side, Bentonville ran away with the team title by more than 40 points over runner-up Fayetteville. Now the win marked the 3rd straight state championship for the Lady Tigers. Now Kelsey Ross of Bentonville captured the shot put and discus events, and the Lady Tigers added 3 more individual titles to run away with the team championship. Now the Fayetteville Lady Bulldogs will lead the way into the Class 6A state soccer tournament this weekend at Springdale Harbor. Fayetteville claimed the #1 seed from the 6A West last week. Now on the boys' side, Springdale High captured the #1 seed from the West and will open play Friday at home at Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. Now both teams drew first-round byes. Now because there was no state tournament played a year ago, remember Springdale High is still the defending boys state champions. And we also want to congratulate the Farmington Cardinals. Now this is their first season to play soccer, and they earned a berth in the Class 4A state soccer tournament. So congratulations to the Cardinals. Now Bentonville High will lead a strong 6A West contingent into the 6A state softball tournament in Cabot starting this week. Bentonville carries the #1 seed from the West and will open play on Friday, and after the Lady Tigers got a first-round bye, and Rogers High also earned a first-round bye for being the #2 seed from the West. Dropping down into Class 5A, the 5A West champion Greenwood Lady Bulldogs will take on Lake Hamilton in a first-round game on Thursday in the Class 5A state tournament. And in Class 4A, a host of teams from the Northwest Arkansas area will be in action in Morrilton. The 3A1 regional champion Paris Lady Eagles will lead the Class 3A teams into state tournament play down in Ashdown. Now last season, Fort Smith was scheduled to host the 6A state baseball tournament, but that was wiped out by COVID like everything else. The River Valley will finally get to show off its beautiful renovated Hunts Park by hosting the tournament this season, the 6A state baseball tournament. Now the historic stadium, which has seen players like Barry Bonds play on its surface, underwent a multi-million-dollar renovation and is certainly a thing of beauty off Rogers Avenue in Fort Smith. Now Rogers High will lead the 6A West teams into play, but the Mounties will not play until Friday after earning a first-round bye. In Class 5A, West champion Van Buren will headline the Class 5A state tournament. That'll be played in Northeast Arkansas. And Class 4A regional champion Farmington will jump into 4A state tournament play on Friday at Morrilton. Now, photos like the one seen in today's show can be seen and purchased on our website at nwaonline.com/photo. So be sure and check those out in the digital edition of the Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette. Now, if you'd like to see more photos like these from the award-winning Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette photographers, they are featured in the digital edition every day for subscribers to the Democrat-Gazette. Now, if you're not a subscriber, you don't have to be left out of this extraordinary coverage. You can subscribe online at nwaonline.com and just click on the subscribe button, or you can call the circulation department 479-684-5500. 09. Now, also be sure and listen to our weekly Prep Rally podcast. That's every Wednesday. The Prep Rally podcast can be heard on SoundCloud, Apple, Google Play, Spotify, and Stitcher, so be sure and check that out each week. Now, that's it for this week's edition of Prep Rally. Be sure and join us back here next week as we recap all of the state tournament action. Thanks for watching.